everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today Janine and I are very excited because it is the day that we're going to show you our Halloween decor setup for 2025. We spent maybe a little too long decorating. We have probably 70% of the collection out, so grab a cozy drink, settle down, and get ready. We're so excited to show you.
If you're new to the channel, Laura and I like to collect Halloween from like the 50s all the way up to like the 90s. Some Y2K. We'll venture in there, but our main focus is probably the 50s to the 90s. And this year we have quite a 90s display, so let's go check that out.
Every year we do a 90s corner, and I think this year is the biggest yet.
It's grown.
It definitely has. Grown. We usually decorate with a smaller shelf, but this year the 90s and 80s collection overtook our entire living room.
Something that I love about the 80s and 90s Halloween decor is how colorful it is. And that's why I think we've slowly expanded in the past few years. I just love how bright and vibrant all the colors were during the 80s and 90s. We have some really bright pieces here. Some of my favorites are things like this. This is so scary. No pun intended. But yeah, I think something like this is so unique and so of the times, and it has the most amazing color on it.
It is really fantastic, Janine, and we got this on an estate sale years ago, I think. Overall, we've been collecting for nearly 7 years. So I think, though, the majority of this stuff in the past, like 5 years or so. So we've really gotten quite the collection here.
Something we get asked a lot about is this Spooksters light back here. This is made by Hilco. It's from 1996, and it's a pretty cool piece. We haven't really come across it in the wild. Well, we haven't come across it in the wild ever since we got this one, but it does pop up on eBay. So if you like that, it definitely, will pop up on eBay time to time. And what to look up is Hilco Spooksters 1996.
Some of my most favorite pieces in our Halloween collection are all of our blow molds. Blow molds are so popular and so hard to find, but we've been really lucky and found the majority of our blow molds at estate sales, even the thrift store, and the Halloween ones are just so amazing. I love that orange glow. I think if I had to choose maybe one or two of my favorites in our collection here, and this is about 80%, 90%, we have some still in the storage unit. But my favorite might be this one, this totem pole blow mold. I think it's so cute and whimsical. This has been a grail piece. We've been searching for it for many years, and a dear friend of the channel so nicely gifted this to us.
And by friend, you mean?
My mother.
Yeah.
If we come over here, Janine, too, I really love these two tabletop blow molds. And this is what the smaller type of blow mold is called, a tabletop blow mold, because they would typically sit on top of a table. But I love this little guy. We got him maybe like 6 years ago at the thrift store for 99 cents. Could you believe? And this ghost one is really popular, too. We have the cat head here, which is the more rare of the two. And this is the pumpkin that you typically see on him. So I just love the blow molds. They really bring that classic Halloween charm. On this shelving unit, triangular shaped shelving unit, we have most of the older stuff in the collection, like this guy over here. So this guy, for example, is definitely older, from the 50s. The ceramic next to him is actually also like an older ceramic from the 60s. A lot of noisemakers if you go down, Janine. We have a lot of these in the collection. I'll pull one out because the graphics on these are just so amazing. One of my favorite things that we collect that's a bit older, look at that. Can you believe? I love the illustrations on these. And these came from like the 50s, the 60s. So cool. They look great in the display, especially these like horns that you could just stand up like this. These plastic ones over here are candy containers from the 50s and 60s. So originally they had candy or lollipops in them. And on this shelf we have more candy containers. Some of them have the original candy in them, which is pretty wild. I think these are from the 70s though. You see that candy in it? Wow, that's pretty cool. So all these little plasticky things, the candles, these are girly candles, also pretty collectible. I love the older Halloween. It's got that classic Halloween look that you just can't get today. I just love the true vintage Halloween from the 50s and 60s. This collection, like this part of the collection, some of my favorite stuff, it just really captures the essence of Halloween, unlike some of today's stuff. But we do have some few things that are in the collection that are new, like the skull right on the wall here. This one is from Target, I think last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think he really fits in nicely with the 80s and 90s decor.
And Target came out with some new designs this year, some that I really enjoyed as well.
A question we've sometimes gotten over the years is like, are we resellers? And the question, that's sort of like a yes and a no. We always look for Halloween or Christmas, and we are always on the lookout for things for our collection, but we also look for things to pass along to others to help fund the collection. So we're always looking for new things, and while we don't pick up as much as we used to, I feel like it's gotten really hard to find vintage Halloween out in the wild. We do always somehow pick up something new every single year, if not multiple new things. And one of the new things I picked up this year is this amazing poster right behind me. This is maybe my most favorite piece that is new within the past few years. This is a poster from Dynamite magazine from 1980, I want to say. The year is on here. 1976. Wow, a bit older than I realized. 1976 for Count Morbida, which was, I believe, this like section in the Dynamite magazine that had like puzzles that you could solve. And this was like a full poster that you could pull out of the magazine. So I've been on the lookout for Dynamite magazines. I want to collect all the Count Morbida like sections of it. And when I saw this pop up on eBay, I was so excited. I just love the colors in it. I think it's so fun. It's got an 80s vibe to it for sure. And it's just got such a great illustrative look. It's in great condition considering it was like from a magazine. Like, you know, this could have been really ripped up, but it looks great on the wall. I love it. Yeah, my new favorite piece in the collection. And we did want to mention that we only have 15 No Pumpkin Left Behind pins, the new ones for this year.
Yeah, thank you all for the support that you've shown and how much you've loved the pins. We really, really appreciate it.
And you can grab yours if you haven't already on our website, shinybrightdoggo.com, or over on Whatnot. There's only 15 left. I can't believe it. Thank you guys so much.
A lot of my newest favorite pieces this year happen to be some of the plush that we have in the collection, which we are probably going to do a plush collection video sometime in the future. Halloween plush, that is. And one of the newest ones that I absolutely love is the spider. I think it's adorable. I love the colors on it. I think that it just fits in perfectly over here, especially with this wall hanging back here. This is Larry Longlegs, and it's made by Russ, and I absolutely love it. And our dog loves it too. Well, both of our dogs like it, but one of our dogs likes it a little bit more because it makes that noise. She's just a pretty big fan of that. And that isn't the only plush that is new to the Halloween collection or display this year. Because one I actually got last year, but it was for Christmas. It's this little pumpkin guy over here. I've been wanting this for so long, and Laura got it for me for Christmas. He's one of my favorite pieces in the collection. He's actually out all year long. Because how could you put him away once the season is over? You just can't. He's so cute. He's made by Wonder Toys. He is from 1987, and he's adorable. This isn't the Halloween plush video, but I do have to share one other thing that I got this year. My Goosebumps curly pillow made of that parachute material that we love to collect. And I had to display with him. He's from 1995. I love Goosebumps, and he fits right in with the Halloween decor. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, or if you join us during our Whatnot shows, you'll know that I love Halloween flashlights. This is just a sampling of some of my favorite flashlights in the collection. I love to display them in a bigger pail. This one is a witch's cauldron, and this is just an easy way to display a bunch of flashlights at once because they kind of are hard to display. You can kind of get them to stand up on their own, but they are pretty top heavy. So putting them in a pumpkin or a cauldron really makes it easy to show off. And these are just some of my favorites.
They look like candy in there. They're so colorful and bright. I love them. You did a great job, Janine.
Thank you. But don't look too hard because then you'll be able to see the newspaper in there. No, don't look. Don't look. Don't look. We have a very busy wall here, but this is something that we love to do every year. We love to display some of our new old stock stuff and some of our die cuts and popcorns up on the wall. We decided to mix it all together this year. We had adding the popcorn, adding the new old stock, adding the die cuts all together, and I think it made for quite a focal piece. It's a little busy, but you know what? I absolutely love it.
I love when we're sitting here at night watching TV, and if I can scoot back, maybe even if I sit on the couch right now, this is literally our view every night. And you know what? I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. I'm excited for us to one day have a house. We live in a very small apartment, but when we do have that house, we'll have a lot more room to work with, hopefully. But, you know, there's something nice about having it all in one spot to just stare at all night long.
Yeah.
This is like an Easter egg up there. You don't know unless you know.
Last year we added that little acrylic shelf up there just to add a little bit of, I guess, you know, fun. Whimsy to the tallest corner. And I really love it, of course. And we get to throw some of our smaller plush up there without, you know, it getting lost in everything here.
I like to think they're hanging up out there. They think they're cooler than everyone else. And don't mind, I think I showed it, but those holes in the ceiling, that's when we tried to hang an vintage light in the ceiling, and we couldn't do it. So we just have those 3 holes in the ceiling for now. But it's okay, because I think all this is pretty distracting from it.
That's for a later date. We don't need to talk about it. We'll fix it one day. Don't worry about it. If there's anything that we didn't talk about that you see and you're interested in, just leave a comment below. We would love to share a little bit more information about it. There's a lot here that we wish we could go into greater detail about, but that would just be like 4 hours, 5 hours.
Who wants a 5-hour Shiny Bright Doggo video?
No one.
And that about wraps up this year's 2025 Halloween decor tour. We hope you enjoyed seeing everything in our collection. We had a lot of fun showing you, a lot of fun decorating, and it's almost Halloween. Can you believe it?
Time sure really does fly.
Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everyone, we had to show you guys the orange glow of everything at night. Here it is.